of this townhouse as they walk from with free access from 4th Street and from the St. James and Willings Alley to the north. So again, it's a real urban place for the citizens of Philadelphia, and not just for the residents who happen to be fortunate enough to live here. This wing of the Bingham Court townhouses form what a streetscape, a pedestrian walkway known as St. Joseph's Way. When this land was given to the Redevelopment Authority and the City of Philadelphia and the Department of Housing and Urban Development developed this project, it stands today as a piece of an urban connective tissue between the historic Powell House Garden here on the left to one of the best pocket parks ahead, Three Bear Park, made famous by Ed Bacon on his walking tours of Philadelphia and creating urban mini gardens on the middle of the blocks and creating different scales for development. But to do this in a way that the new architecture is integrated with the old. And the cemetery of Old St. Paul's, which surrounds the church, is yet another green space, in this case a very historical open space, which the towers benefit from. The cemetery dates back to the mid-18th century. It's currently occupied by the Episcopal Community Services. The cupola of the Merchant Stock Exchange, also designed by William Strickland, stands above the surrounding buildings as a landmark, which it certainly was when it served as a vantage point from which people would see what the incoming trade along that came in along the Delaware River was selling for, and by the time it was bid upon the stock exchange floor, people were ready at the docks to pick it up as they were reading the signals from this cupola. Well, so does Society Hill Towers today. The three of the towers together form a landmark when seen from many vantage points throughout the city of Philadelphia, from Passyunk Avenue along Broad Street to far north on 2nd Street, from Camden across the Delaware. Society Hill Towers is a landmark as well.
This is the I.M. Pei Sculpture Garden at Society Hill Towers. Society Hill Towers celebrates I.M. Pei with the installation of a sculpture garden in his honor. This is a place of solitude and reflection. The garden features a bench and a sundial made of Italian marble by artist Jill Soblowski. The setting is designed by landscape artist Richard E. Vogel. Marcia Moss is the public art consultant for this project. I.M. Pei has expressed his affinity for natural materials, silhouettes, and geometric shapes in his designs for the East Building of the National Gallery of Art in Washington, his glass pyramid at the Louvre, and so many other magnificent buildings.
I want to be with your wife, don't
Good evening. Can you all hear me? Yes. Great. I'm Marcia Moss, public art consultant and resident of the Towers. It is an honor and a delight to have Mr. and Mrs. Pei and their family here with us this evening. The garden fulfills, we're here, welcome to all of you who are gathered here to experience the dedication of the I.M. Pei Garden. The garden fulfills the wish of the Towers to honor Mr. Pei with a permanent visual tribute. It's an expression of our respect for Mr. Pei as one of the greatest architects of our time.